Hi everyone and welcome to my weekly sales update video. I'm just going to quickly run through everything that I've sold over the last week or so, kind of show you what I picked it up for, where I picked it up and what I sold for, and then looking at what profit I made from it. There are one or two sales that I've made today that I haven't included in here. I'm having a bit of a problem with eBay. It's been a bit of an issue with their fees where I've been overcharged some of the fees. So I didn't want to include them in the video today because I'm hoping that I get a credit for some of the fees, because obviously at the moment the profit isn't exactly what I'm hoping to get. So we'll leave those in for next week's video and hopefully that'll all be sorted. Fingers crossed. So it's been a really good week actually for sales. It started off really slow, sort of over the last weekend. I don't think I made a sale, and then it just seemed to come in like a big wave, which is really good. So the first one, just get my list up here, was the pair of size 6 men's leather shoes that I picked up from the charity shop last Saturday. They were only a size 6, which obviously isn't the best men's size. I always like to get slightly bigger sizes, but they sold. I took an offer. I had them listed for £25, but I sold them for £20, mainly because I sold them as part of the global shipping program on eBay, and they were actually going to Japan. So the buyer made an offer, and I can only guess as to how much shipping he had to pay to get them to Japan. So I thought I'll accept an offer, that's fine. So £20 from £3.50. So after fees and everything, it worked out as around a £12 profit, which is really good. Another pickup from last weekend I showed on my haul video was a pair of women's kickers. So I picked up 2 pairs, and the pair that sold is the size 6 patent pair. So the patent on them was really nice condition, wasn't a mark on it, but inside, like at the back of the heel, there was kind of like a rub hole then, for want of a better word. I don't really know what you call it. So it did have that gap in lining. So obviously I photographed all of that and everything, so the buyer was aware. But because of that, I did lower the price on them. But from a £2 pickup, I got £15 on offer for that one. So that was around just over a £10 profit. And next up, I picked one up at the first car boot that I went to after lockdown. And then it had quite a few views when I uploaded it. And then I went back the following week and the woman had about 7 of them. And these are vintage floral design house coats. They're crazy designs. There's like paisley ones, bright pinks, blues, all manner of different patterns. And they've had quite a few views, but I haven't sold any. And just 2 of them went to different buyers within about an hour of each other. I picked them up for £1 each, and the first one I took an offer for £20, and the second one she paid full price at £25. So from a £1 pickup, they were great. So yeah, really good profit on that. I've got about 5 left, I think, so hopefully they go as well. Next up was a bit of a fail if you look at it on its own. It was the men's turquoise jumper. It was like a flannelly, fleecy material. This came in a bundle, so I got a massive £3 for it, plus postage. I'm already in profit on the bundle. So this one added, I think after fees, it was about like £2 or something. But, you know, £2's better than nothing. If I'd have gone out and bought that item, especially to resell, then that would have been a massive fail. But just as I had it anyway, then I thought I'd just get it up, see what I can get for it. Next up was the CNA Polkadot Skirt. I think this one was in a haul video a couple of weeks ago. It was 50p, and this one sold for £9 plus profit, plus postage, working out as a £7.50 profit. I like selling polka dot things. I think there's a market for it, so I was really happy that one went. It went pretty quick as well, which I was kind of expecting. And then the next one was a Depop sale. It was a fat face, say it was a fat face dress, it is a fat face dress. I actually bought it for myself at a car boot last year, I think it might have been. I paid £1 for it, and it's not my style, so of course I've never worn it. So I thought I'll get it online. It sold on Depop, which I'm really quite surprised about, and it's making me kind of think that perhaps I should upload all of my clothing that I'm selling on Depop as well. But yeah, I don't know. But it went for £13, and that's including with free postage. So after the fees and after postage, that was a £7 profit. And since it was a dress that I bought for myself and wasn't planning on flipping, then that was quite a nice little profit. And the next one, these two, the two next dresses were sold on Vinted, and they were on a bundle. So whenever someone buys a bundle from me, they automatically get 10% off. But it was the black and red tartan dress that I picked up 2 weeks ago, I think it was, at the car boot. It was a really lovely dress. I thought it was going to go pretty quick, to be honest with you. It had a really nice skirt. It had a double row of gold buttons. It was just really nice, really well made, quality dress. That one I paid £2.14 for. It was a bit of a random amount, but it was one where the guy I sort of take everything I want to the guy, and he just gives me a price for all of it. But that one sold after the discount for £13.25. So that was about a £9.50 profit. And also in the bundle was a black tea dress that I actually got on a bundle back when sort of lockdown was happening, and obviously all the car boots weren't going ahead, charity shops weren't open. So I bought a couple of bundles online. And got this black tea dress. It was a bit of a Prairie style with like a ruffle and a ruffled chest as well. And it was a really nice one. It's had a lot of interest, and so it would have only owed me like a couple of £. And that one bought in £13.50. And the last one, well, it's not quite the last one, but the last single sale was the Eastex Dress. Again, I picked it up at a car boot about a fortnight ago. It was a size 20, which I always say is a good size for me to resell. I like ones that are kind of 18 plus. I think they go well. This one was a cotton midi dress, 1980s, and I paid £1.82 for that. Again, within, like, he just gave me a price per bundle really. And that one sold for £12, which was a nice £10 profit. So those are my individual sales, which I'm really quite happy with, especially the house coats and the shoes. Like, I'm quite glad that they've gone really quickly, which is good. And next up is a big bundle that I sold to the same person. So this one person had the next 9 items. She has bought a couple of things from me before, and I know she's a really good buyer. So she did ask if I could give her like a bigger amount off because she was buying so many. So we agreed in the end on 25% discount, which is way more than I usually give. But the items that she wanted, there were some that I did want to get a bit more money from, but then there was quite a few skirts in there that have had no interest. So while some of the dresses didn't go for as much as I'd hoped, some of the skirts went for more than I'd hoped. The next 9 items I sold for £77 plus postage, and because it's on Vinted, there was no fees. So first up was this Gina Danova, I don't know, khaki dress with a pink floral design. Really nice. I've had it for a long time and it just hasn't gone. I'm really surprised it hasn't flown out. But after the discount, I got £11 for this one. And this is one of the couple that I did hope to get more, but again, it's been up for a while and it hasn't gone, so I'm quite happy to get something for that one. Next up is a pink and white Prairie style dress. It was in a bundle that, again, I was already in profit from, so it kind of didn't really owe me anything, and I got £11.25 for that, which I'm happy with. Again, it has stuck around for a bit, so with ones like that, I'm happy for them to get gone. And another one that hasn't had much interest, actually, this is one of the reasons that I don't really like skirts. I think they do hang around a bit. That's why I'm trying not to buy so many skirts. But this one was really nice. It was pleated. It had a really nice like gold pattern on it. Super nice elasticated waist I think it had. And it just, there was no interest whatsoever. I don't know whether perhaps I don't label skirts with the right keywords. I'm not sure. But after the discount, I got £7.50 for this one. Which I'm more than happy with because it had no interest whatsoever, and it was from a bundle that again I'm already in profit from. Next up was a Prova 1970s cardigan. So Prova is a brand that was sold by BHS back in the 70s. So it's quite nice because I think they finished up like in 1979 or something, so they're really easy to date because you know if it says Prova it's got to be at least before the 80s. So again, this one was in a bundle. It owes me a couple of pounds, hasn't had much interest again, and after the discount I got £7.50 for that, which again I was actually quite happy with. Another skirt, this one was £1 from the Carboot. It didn't have a brand, it was just a burgundy skirt. Yeah, there wasn't really much to say about it, to be honest. It was vintage, but it was very plain, and I think plain ones are even harder to get rid of, so got £6 for that from £1. Next up was another Prova item, and it was a tiered skirt. Really nice, obviously again 1970s. Again, very little interest on that, so I'm really going to have to research my skirt keywords and just check that I am reaching people who are buying skirts. This one cost me 50p, and after the discount, I said after the disco then, but I've got 70s on my mind. After the discount it was £6.75, so just over a £6 profit on that one. Really happy with that. Then we had the Dini Dress, which I think might have been on a haul video. I actually tried it on myself. Really nice like pink and purple and green like swirly pattern. It was lovely actually. That one cost me £1.82, so yeah, it would have been at a Carboot bundle, and I got £9.75, and that is one of the ones that I did kind of want a little bit more, but as I said, getting a higher price than I wanted for some of the skirts kind of balances it out overall. Then we had the floral wrap dress that I definitely showed in a haul video the other week. I wasn't sure whether it was going to be a bit gapey because it was a wrap style, but it didn't have any buttons or anything on it. It looked really nice on the mannequin, and again that was in the lot that cost me £2.14 each, and I got £11.25 for that one. It was a really nice one, really nice vintage pattern, but really quick at the door, so that's fine. And last in this bundle was the Gleaner or Gleaner, I still don't know how to say it. It was either size 18 or 20. Tea dress. It was like it was a long sleeve one. It was a bit thicker than a regular dress, like the normal sort of polyester 80s ones that you get. It cost me 50p. It did have like a few signs of wear. It wasn't necessarily faded, but it just wasn't kind of crisp. So obviously I put all that on the listing. So I put that one up for less to begin with anyway, but I got £6 for that. So again, £5.50 profit with no fees. So overall, to have £77 coming in one chunk, and just sending it all in one parcel, was kind of worth it. So yeah, really good sales week actually. I've got rid of quite a lot this week. I am going to be going, I can't decide how many car boots to go to this weekend. I've still got quite a few things to list that I haven't actually got round. I've done the normal thing of I've uploaded my favourite bits, and the bits that I've bought that I'm kind of not so fussed on or that I don't personally like have kind of gone into one bag waiting to be listed. So I do really need to make a start on all that as well. So it's going to be a busy weekend, but fingers crossed to get some more sales in, get some listings, and hopefully it's really nice weather for the car boots. So yeah, thank you for watching my sales video, and keep an eye out for my next haul video after this weekend. Bye!